Ruslan.
Travis Scott is releasing a new album, and the rollout was supposed to be a part of him in Egypt near the pyramids, but he's caught some backlash, and it is very interesting to say the least. Here is the headline: Travis Scott Utopia Egypt concert axed over strange rituals. Now, if you're not familiar with Travis Scott, he had the whole debacle at his festival a couple years back where things got out of control. There was some weird imagery. And yeah, it don't sound like Egypt is too pumped on this entire debacle. So let's read the story and what is being said here. But basically, it sounds like people in Egypt are not up for any of these weirdo rituals, all right? So Travis Scott's upcoming Utopia unveiling at the pyramids of Giza, is that how you say it? In Egypt, huh? Giza. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt has reportedly been canceled, and it's because of the rapper's strange rituals. All right. Per the Egypt Independent, the Egyptian General Syndicate of Musical Professions made the call on Tuesday, July 18th, saying that La Flame's highly anticipated performance, July 28th, will no longer happen due to safety concerns and Scott's culturally damaging beliefs. Since the General Syndicate is part of the fabric of this beloved country, it is keen on its stability and refuses to tamper with societal values and Egyptian and Arab customs, the organization said in a statement. Based on the research and documented information about strange rituals at Travis Scott's concerts that are inconsistent with our authentic and societal values and traditions, the board of directors has decided to cancel the license issued to hold this type of a concert that contradicts the cultural identity of Egypt. They're basically telling you, we don't play the weirdo stuff here. All the satanic imagery, all the weird rituals, all the pentagrams, all the goofy stuff Travis Scott be doing. Yeah, we're not doing that in Egypt, all right? Egypt, parts of the Middle East, they don't really play these games, all right? If you haven't been keeping up with what's going on in these parts of the world, they don't play around. They don't play around with the LGTV. They don't play around with the rituals. They don't play around with a lot of this stuff. All right. So let's keep going to see what else they said. Scott has yet to comment on the cancellation, but the massive blow comes as the excitement for Utopia's first project in 5 years is at fever pitch. Recently, Cactus Jack signee Sheikh West. Anyway, I don't really care about Sheikh West. I mean, he's decent. But let's look at these pyramids, and then there's an update on this that I want to look at here in a second. Apparently, there's a venue near the pyramids. And that is how they were going to pull this off. Something like that. That's what I'm guessing. Just way more satanic and way more demonic, I guess. And so apparently the Egyptian people weren't liking it. Now, this has since been updated, and I want to make sure that we cover all of it in detail. So let me pull you guys up the update on it. And I don't know which account of it is true, because there's conflicting accounts. Now they're saying that the concert has not been canceled despite Egypt pushback. Okay. So this is an update to the story. All right. Travis Scott's Utopia concert at the Pyramid will reportedly go ahead as planned despite reports claiming it has been axed. According to the Rolling Stones, Live Nation released a brief statement on Tuesday, July 18th, confirming the performance will still take place at the sacred location July 28th. There have been no changes to Travis Scott's show in Egypt. Any reports to the contrary are false. We can't wait to celebrate Utopia with you in Egypt. The update comes after the Egyptian General Syndicate for Musical Professions, a group responsible for approving and issuing permits for concerts, reportedly revoked the permit for the Houston rapper's show. So which one is it, ladies and gentlemen? Because you got Live Nation saying it's going down, but you got the Egyptian General Syndicate for Musical Professions rejecting their permit. And so I'm not really sure, but the tickets seem to be still on sale. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about this? Is this going to be shut down by this organization that oversees all of it? Is Live Nation going to bully their way through? I'm not really sure what to make of it. We're getting conflicting results. Now, what will be crazy is if Live Nation pushes it through and somehow figure out a way to finesse the venue next to the pyramids as well. If you don't know, Live Nation is just a disgusting conglomerate that controls most of the touring circuit. If they figured out a way to control the venue and own the space near the pyramids? That's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, but we'll have to keep looking at it. And again, it's just interesting to see that the things that people in America are completely brain dead to, like these weird ritualistic things, like the overall like energy and spirit behind the music, other parts of the world are saying, nah, we draw the line here. We're not doing it. This is weird. I'm not playing around. Cut it out. We have a special event, our very first live podcast.
What?
August 26th, God-driven ambition. There's a lot of conversations about purpose, about being driven, about being ambitious, and being a Christian. It's a whole lot. We'll be touching on quite a few things. We'll be touching on manhood. We'll be touching on marriage. We'll be touching on apologetics. This is happening at Rhythm Church in Oceanside. We have my guy, Shake Logic in the house, John Keith in the house, and of course, Ray Rock in the house. There's 2 early bird specials. There's $29 or $79 for the all access
VIP.
pass. Tickets are on sale now. If you go to RuslanLive.com, boom, you can get your tickets now. And so if you have never been to San Diego, you've never been to Southern California, this would be the time to come to Southern California.
Ruslan.